I was kind of shocked. And I know accidents happen. You know, I mean, people fall out of bed all the time. I fall all the time. I mean, it does happen. So at first I thought it was just a one-time thing. But then the more I talked to the police and the more I talked to Jackie, I kind of figured that something was going on. I was recommended Tiffany Brown back in September of 2023. My mom was in skilled nursing and I needed a place for her to go.
Tell me about what kind of problems your mom was having.
Back then she had a little bit of dementia. She had vascular dementia. She had diabetes. She was a fall risk. I mean, she was 74 years old at the time, I believe. She could have been older. She just wasn't following the rules. I mean, not rules, but she wasn't following what she was supposed to be doing every day. She wasn't eating like she was supposed to. She wasn't drinking, you know, and basically she would just sit and watch TV all day and color and not do what she was supposed to.
And you worked.
And I worked.
And so you needed...
I needed some help. And so when she went over there, I was relieved because I was told it was 24-hour care, 7 days a week. Someone would be there to help her with her meds, help her with her physical therapy, help her with her occupational therapy, and someone would make sure that she was drinking her water every day, eating her food, and just basically taking really good care of her every day.
So tell me about your mom. A little bit about her. Like, what was she like?
Okay, she's my biological mom. We caught up in 2019 for the first time when I was 50. So the plan was for her to come down here in October 2022 so we could get to know each other and build a relationship. She was very outgoing. She liked to travel. She liked hockey. She loved hockey. That was her sport. We were going to take her to a Dallas Stars game. That was an ultimate goal. When she lived in Oregon, I think it was this, I don't remember the hockey team, but she had season tickets for them every year for as long as she could. She had a dog. Her favorite pet was Gracie. She was a very outgoing person.
You end up placing her. So tell me about how you meet Tiffany and how does this go?
Me and my son went to Tiffany's house. So on Friday, Jackie came home from the skilled nursing center. Sunday night we went, and I took Jackie over there, and we met Tiffany, and we toured the house. It was clean. Everything was fine. There were 4 other people there, I believe. Everybody seemed really nice. It seemed a legit nice place to be, you know. She had her own TV in her room. She had her own room. The living area was nice. Everything seemed okay.
What kind of place did you think this was?
I thought it was a 24-hour care facility, not a boarding home.
You thought it was licensed?
Mm-hmm. She was there from late September until March 14th.
And then what happens?
On March 14th, I get a phone call that she had fallen out of her bed and somebody called 911 and the paramedics were there and they were going to take her to Medical City, Arlington. Where, and then the paramedics told me that they found her on the floor covered in her own fecal matter and that she had been there for a few hours. And then medical city Arlington, when I got there, said she had a severe UTI and she had a pressure ulcer on her bottom. And it was very, very red.
So you saw.
Yes. And she was not very coherent. She was really out of it. Which just happens when you're in your 70s and you get a UTI. I was kind of shocked. And I know accidents happen. You know, I mean, people fall out of bed all the time. I fall all the time. I mean, it does happen. So at first I thought it was just a one-time thing. But then the more I talked to the police and the more I talked to Jackie, I kind of figured that something was going on.
What did Jackie say?
Not a lot, because she wasn't that coherent. But she did say that she wanted to go back. But I think she was afraid of what was going to happen. And then Tiffany said that she could go to a dementia house that she had. And I'm like, I don't think so, you know. And then the hospital released her the following day and took her back to Tiffany's. However, there was nobody there to sign for her. So they called me and told me to come and get her. So that's when I asked the doctor that I worked for, what am I supposed to do? Because she was still sick. And he told me to take her to Presby, Dallas, which is where she was from March 15th until a week before she passed away.
During the period she was in the hospital before she died, did she indicate how she got treated by Tiffany at all? I mean,
No, she wasn't really talking anymore. She was so out of it. She didn't know who I was. She didn't know where she was. She was very, very out of it. She never came back at all. Pretty much a vegetable just laying there.
This didn't have to happen.
No, it did not have to happen at all. Something needs to happen. But she never walked again. She never colored again. She never really talked again. She said my name probably once. And I went and saw her at Presby, Dallas probably every day. And she just didn't know who I was half the time. She had to be fed by a nurse or by me. And she would only eat maybe 2 or 3 bites.